What's going on, YouTubers? My name is Robert Serrano Jr., and I am the natural born driller. The good boy gone bad, living a bad and dangerous life off the wall. And if you don't like it, beat it, because no one wants to be defeated. I'm just saying. So welcome everyone to this WWE NXT review, the show from February 14th, 2018. Excuse me, that was a botch there. Now, I apologize for not doing this review last night. Usually I'll do these NXT reviews after I watch NXT, but I had a late start watching NXT, so, and plus I was trying to do it this morning, but I was too tired, so I was like, I'll do it later on before I watch Impact tonight. Okay, all right, so let's get to this. Like I said, WWE NXT from February 14th, 2018. A few things to talk about on the show. So let's get to it. You got, same place. They're in Atlanta, Georgia, at the center stage. Mauro Ranallo, Percy Watson, and Nigel McGuinness on commentary. Your dreaming commentary. Okay. So we get two main matches on the show. Well, I'll get to it. When we get to the I'll get to one right now actually. And the first one will feature the WWE United Kingdom Championship. I said to myself, okay, I thought this was going to be the main event, and apparently it wasn't. They decided to do this for the opening of the show, which whatever. That means what basically mean that that basically means that the women's title match was going to be the main event. Well, I'll get to that later. I'll get to why that ended up being the main event, but. I kind of disagree why that was the main event, but yeah, I guess they did what they thought was right. But again, I'll get to that later. But yeah, Pete Dunne, the champion of what comes to being the WWE UK champion, versus the challenger, number one contender, Roderick Strong. So the match itself was pretty good. Obviously, it was gonna be a good match between Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne. Basically, Roger Strong doing what he does best. He's known being the messiah of backbreakers. He's doing numerous of backbreakers, so many ways to to Pete Dunne. I mean, he didn't do much of it like he always did in the Indies. Basically becomes the Ring of Honor, but he did what he can do. At one point, he did the Olympic Slam, which I call it the Strong Slam. But he did it to Pete Dunne on the top rope, and I'm like, wow, that was sick. But Pete Dunne ends up kicking out anyways. And Pete Dunne kept going after the arm, and going for basically manipulating the joint of his fingers, like he always does. And he, at one point, snapped the fingers of Roger Strong. Not really though. I'm just saying it's part of the angle, and it's what Pete Dunne is known to being. He's known as being the bruiserweight. So, in the end, Roger Strong is mounting some comeback. All of a sudden, Pete Dunne gets the better of it, and then at the end, he goes for the bitter end, which is the pump handle into an STO, and gets a 3 count in the win. So you're a winner, and still WWE United Kingdom champion, Pete Dunne. Which anyone really think that he's going to lose, lose the belt? No, obviously not. But still a good match though. Still, it was a good match. Basically Roger Strong getting these opportunities of championships, and he made it. And basically Roger Strong, basically help carry the match with Pete Dunne. It was very very entertaining. So before I move on to the next match, I gotta bring something up here, which is why I gotta have my notes here. So they decided to hype up this video between the NXT champion Andrade Cien Almas versus Johnny Gargano, and it's been confirmed that this match will happen next week for the NXT championship. So basically, they show a hype video for this between the match when it comes to Cien and Gargano, and then also we involve Selena Vega and Candice LeRae, this whole thing with what happened on NXT and everything. between these two. It doesn't matter if it was a takeover show or a regular NXT show. They're doing one hell of a good job of these hype videos. Now they're gonna do this again next week, but I ain't bother watching it because and plus I already know what the whole deal is gonna be between these two. They're gonna do another video of it next week, so why even bother watching it this week? Well, I kind of get why. They want to hype you up until next week, until until we get to that show, and they'll do that video hype again to get you even more hype. Like of course, all right, here we go. The match is gonna be underway right now. So, yeah, so that's basically what they did there. Also, we get to the Velveteen Dream. He was being confronted by reporters, and then he referenced Tyler Bate. Basically, no, not Pete Dunne. I was gonna say Pete Dunne there. I'm at the Velveteen Dream. The Velveteen Dream basically referenced Tyler Bate, basically signaling that he's gonna have a match against Tyler Bate in the future. And the reporters try to ask some questions and everything. He's like, he's no comments and everything. So yeah, basically that's gonna be the next feud. They're obviously a teaser or what's next what's next for the Velveteen Dream. And it's going to be Tyler Bate, so I can't wait to see how that turns out. Aleister Black comes out. He's in a suit. He basically referenced about the devil on his back. That tattoo he has. It's supposed to be a devil, I guess. And he talks about how he wants to go after the NXT championship. And he basically referenced the NXT championship is that's the devil, and he wants to go after that devil, but also, we get Killian Dane come out. And like, oh, wait a minute, are we going to have, is this going to be what's next for Aleister Black here? So yeah, so basically, Killian Dane comes out, and he talks about, the devil on his back and everything, and he talks about, the devil, you're facing next is me. Basically, Killian Dane. I'm basically quoting what he was saying there. And he said he wants to go after the NXT championship. And he's going to wreak chaos, on you before he gets to that, because basically Killian Dane wants the opportunity for the NXT championship too. So basically, what I'm seeing what they're gonna do here, they're probably gonna do a normal contendership match for whoever gets to, the next opportunity for the NXT championship between Gargano and CN. Because keep in mind the championship match is next week, and who knows what's gonna happen next week, if CN's gonna retain or if Gargano's gonna become the new NXT champion. We'll see. And keep in mind also, because of Gargano, if Gargano loses, he's gone for NXT, which I still don't agree with that decision, but we'll see what they do next week with that. But yeah, also Aleister Black tells Killian Dane before he leaves that he must fade to black. That's basically one of Aleister Black's catchphrase. So because his finishing move is the Black Mass, and also because of his last name Black, not his real last name, but I'm just saying, But yeah, there you go. That was it. That was basically it. So, next we get to, let me see what's next. Okay, yeah, okay, next match. So we get TM61, Nick Miller and Shane Thorne, going up against Andrew Duckworth and John Skyler. The match itself was, it wasn't much of that show, but it was pretty solid though. But at the end of the day, TM61 ends up winning with the finish move, the Thunder Valley the Thunder Valley basically. And yeah, so TM61 once again looking strong, and we'll see what they do with TM61 when it comes to the NXT. When they get close, getting their opportunities for the NXT Tag Team Championships. So now main event time, Shayna Baszler, who will go up against the NXT Women's Champion Ember Moon for the NXT Women's Championship. So the match happens, and Shayna Baszler was taking it. I mean, not Shayna Baszler. Ember Moon was taking it, basically taking the fight to Shayna Baszler, until she went for the that heat-seeking missile, that the suicide dive type of move, onto Shayna Baszler, onto the broadcast table, by the way. And from there, she was sending her which one was it again? The left shoulder. I mean, the left arm, I meant to say, has been re-injured. So she's selling on her arm and everything. Shayna Baszler's going to the arm with the with the cross arm breaker, And Shayna Baszler basically, was, even though Shayna Baszler got, is targeting the weak point of Ember Moon. Ember Moon was still find her back in her thing, even though with a damaged arm. But Shayna Baszler was obviously getting the best of her, until finally, they was fighting outside the ring, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I think to myself, wait a minute, is that a fan trying to attack Shayna Baszler? But no, it's a being Kairi Sane instead. The pirate princess. That's what she does, by the way, because she's the pirate princess. But anyways, yeah, but Kairi Sane comes to attack Shayna Baszler, and this causes a DQ, and Shayna Baszler, she retreats. And then after, basically, that's gonna be the feud for NXT. Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler, and also was that leads to Ember Moon? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But excuse me. But where we're planning to have for Ember Moon, probably in weeks to come. Maybe they'll have a wrestle against maybe I don't want to put Dora in there right now, but maybe against Bianca Belair. I think it'll be a nice feud to go there. If WWE doesn't go with that. In fact, they should go with someone else. Speaking of which, what the hell's going on with NXT not having the iconic duel, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. I mean, not that I care for Billie Kay to return in the ring, but what's going on with those two? I mean, I was hearing they're going to be going to the main roster pretty soon, but I don't know. They haven't seen on TV for a while, especially on NXT TV basically. But whatever. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, anyways, after the match though, I mean after the beating from that Kairi Sane gave to Shayna Baszler, because Kairi Sane is getting revenge on Shayna Baszler for attacking her when she was trying to challenge Ember Moon for the title, at the time. So Kairi Sane goes to help the NXT Women's Champion Ember Moon, and that's how the show ends. And Shayna Baszler what they got plans for her? Hopefully she'll be NXT Women's Champion in the future. When? Maybe around the summertime. That's my guess. So yeah, there you go. So with that being said, the Tomorrow Wrestling for this NXT show from February 14th, 2018 edition, 3 matches. And my overall rating for the show, I'm gonna go. Well, it was another good show, so I'm gonna go 7.5 out of 10. So there you go. So that being said, folks, I'm gonna wrap up from there. Thank you for watching. Now, if you excuse me, I got somewhere to be. So I hope you enjoyed this review. So you all take care. Have a good night. Peace on the streets. Before I go too, if this is your first time, excuse me. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Robert Serrano Jr., the Natural Born Thriller. Please subscribe. If you like this video, give it a like. If you dislike this video, give it a dislike. The choice is yours and yours alone. And now, I'll see you all soon. Hopefully, I'll see you all later on when it comes to my Impact Wrestling review. But if I don't, then maybe tomorrow. So, that being said, you all take care. Peace on the streets. And I'll talk to you all soon. Take care. I'm out.